I had the idea a long time ago. I worked for media services, and I was working with students, and we were producing a video about recycling, and that was educational piece for Larry Shook, who's our recycling coordinator, to educate other students about how much we actually generate. And I saw those big bales, and they intrigued me right away because they were visually beautiful and stunning, just these colorful objects compact and compressed together, and that was visually very dense and just very intense visually. And I thought, I had this idea right away, why don't you have exhibit in the library? So I started thinking, talking to some people, to sustainability office, to library, to art club, because I want to have it as a joint effort between more than one department. And also sort of what is it for, because it's one thing just to bring pile of trash to the library, everyone can do it, but why who is it for and why are we doing this? And we actually started thinking about it more and more, and we came to the conclusion that the best we can achieve with it is educate the public how much we generate. We actually have, what happens, we have 2 bales of plastic bottles, we have 1 bale of corrugated cardboard, and we have 1 bale of paperboard. So for example, each of those plastic bottle bales, this is around 5,000 bottles. It weighs around 500 pounds. And I believe we generate 1 more or less every week of these bales. This is paperboard, and that is around 800 pounds. And St. Ben's generates probably 1 every 2 weeks. The unfortunate is that there's no facility nearby to recycle paperboard, so it's either downcycled or shredded as a bedding for cows.
So is this going to be the final resting place, like the exhibition space?
Yes.
Right here?
Exactly. Yeah, right here, exactly.
How many more of these are coming in here?
We have only the big box of white paper left. Many people don't know what's actually happening behind the scene, what's happening after you put that newspaper or whatever behind the garbage can.
If you consume it, you're responsible for it. So you should know what happens in the process of when you're done with it.
Absolutely.
And I do believe that one of the greatest power as an individual has in this country is the one of the consumer. This is number one power individual has, and I don't think everyone realizes that. By making certain choices, we can either support certain costs or refuse it. And I hope people will start thinking about that.